I appreciate your input.
ЯЗЫК.
I really do. I just don't think the two of us working together is a good idea.
What are you talking about? I think it's a great idea, man. I got the moves. You've got the finesse. I got the instincts. You've got the, what? The training. Yeah, I mean, together we can make a perfect team. Like Crockett and Tubbs, or Crockett and Bowie, or Cagney and Lacey, or Kareem and Magic. Yeah! Give me 5. Who is this?
This is another job applicant.
Ooh, competition. Competition got a little stiff, huh? I don't mind this. I can handle this. I mean, I've never been paid to do any actual professional detective work, but everybody in Santa Barbara knows that I'm a gumshoe at heart, right? I mean, you can match my stuff against anybody's, including this, Miss Eleanor Norris. What? Did she go to detective school or something?
Read it. Check it out.
What does this say? A year with the State Department? 3 years with Interpol? United Nations Security Force advisor?
Yeah, let me ask you a question, Pearl. What does a woman with those kind of credentials want to work for me?
You got a point there. Maybe she's not what she appears to be, huh?
Let's see what Interpol has to say about her. Hello. Yeah, I'd like to speak with an Inspector Tate, please. Yes, he knows.
My name is Cruz Castillo. It's in regards to a woman named Eleanor Norris.
We'll find exactly what you're looking for, Cruz. And a lot more.
I realize you deal with a lot of people, but you'd remember him. He's very attractive. He's got an English accent. I'm not quite sure when he checked in, but... I see. Okay, thanks anyway. Jeffrey, where are you?
Kelly, I have been looking all over for you.
Mr. Osmond, hi. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to come into work today.
I wouldn't expect you to. You must be reeling in the absolute sensation you've created.
What are you talking about?
Today, our Evertan campaign hit the country. Your face is in every magazine ad, on thousands of posters all over the country. We've already gotten a tremendous response.
Well, good. I'm glad it's going well.
Gone well. My dear, you are a smash. I want Jeffrey to get started on a new campaign focused on you right away. Where is he?
Don't you worry, Mr. Osmond. I'll find Jeffrey for you. You can count on it.
I don't believe it. Ba-ba-boom, right? I mean, this is what life's supposed to be, right? I mean, this was what you dreamed about when you were 16, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I've been waiting here for 6 hours. Do you have any idea if there actually is a bus out of this hellhole?
Hey, I can tell you're not from around here, right? I mean, this might not be Vegas, but somebody's still got to live here, right?
Yeah, and the bus?
Hey, I don't know anything about the bus. I do know. If I had a lady like this waiting at home for me, I wouldn't be out here hanging signs. And I wouldn't be getting on any bus, right?
Right.
Hope I was hit by a truck.
No, it was more like a bottle.
How long did I sleep?
About 12 hours.
12 hours?
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, I'm surprised you're awake now. You needed at least that much sleep after what happened last night.
Oh, my God.
You don't remember what you did last night?
No, I don't remember what happened last night. And I don't want you to feel obligated to tell me the details of what happened last night. I just hope that you'll accept my apology for whatever I said, and certainly for whatever I did.
What do you think you did, Mason?
I'm trying not to think about it, Julia. If you'll be good enough to get me my clothes over there, then I'll be happy to leave you in peace.
Mason, you don't think I Or you were. Well, we.
You mean we didn't...
No, we didn't. You were so drunk you couldn't even stand up. I managed to get you off the beach. However, I couldn't get you into your apartment because you lost the key.
And my clothes.
What clothes? Oh, your clothes. I cleaned them for you because you spilled beer all over them. And you were stinking up my house, so I didn't want you lying there with the clothes on.
Well, I'm grateful for everything you've done for me, and I'm certainly glad that absolutely nothing happened between us.
Okie doke, you made your point, Mason. I got it. Excuse me.
Yeah, well, I'll just be getting on my way. It wouldn't do for Victoria to get wind of this. It's the last thing we need. She'd probably start to think again that...
What? Oh, that. Well, we certainly couldn't have her suspecting the truth. No.
You know, you've never told me exactly what you tell people when they ask about the father of your baby.
Nothing, Mason. I tell them nothing.
Must tell them something.
I have no intention of anyone finding out the truth. I don't lie. I stonewall. I tell them that the father isn't part of my life.
Interesting you don't find that a lie. Well, I hope it isn't too difficult for you.
I know about the gossip at the office, and I know about Keith Timmons' courthouse pool. I can ignore that. And they can wonder all they'd like, but they're not going to hear it from me.
It's essential that no one find out.
I would like to be able to guarantee that.
You just assured me
Mason,
that you had
you know very well that I wouldn't say anything. However, somebody else saw you here last night, and I don't know that we can bank on her discretion.
Are you planning on giving me this silent treatment for the rest of the day?
Well, I wonder what Kelly thinks about seeing her picture everywhere.
I don't want to talk about Kelly. I want to talk about what is bothering you.
Well, it seems like you're the one that has the problem.
Yes, I do. I am a little upset right now because I am feeling, for some reason, very guilty.
Well, I can't make you feel guilty if you have nothing to feel guilty about.
It was an innocent kiss.
There is nothing innocent about Lakin and Lockwood.
You are really overreacting here.
Oh, am I?
Lakin and I are friends. I've known her my entire life.
Tell me about it. I know. You lived next door to her. You went to school together. You went to parties together. Well, you also slept with her. She was your lover. I think it's a little more than just being a friend.
That was the past. Lakin and I have completely canceled that kind of relationship a long time ago.
It seemed like last night you wanted to start it up again.
Look, you know how long I've had to take you and Jake having such a good time with each other?
Wait, so now you're accusing me of something?
I'm not. No, I am not accusing you of anything. I know you have no interest in Jake whatsoever. But I have seen Jake give you the eye occasionally, and that does not make me all that happy.
You are changing the subject.
No, I am not. Now, I know Jake has been after you ever since he first met you at the stables. And if he had his dream come true, he would not stop at a kiss, and you know that.
Hello there.
Hello, I'm Eleanor Norris.
You kidding me?
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Mr. Pearl Bradford. Very nice to meet you. Actually, I'm a little surprised. More than a little, I'm a lot surprised that you look the way you do after reading your resume.
Oh, well, I guess I can take that as a compliment then.
Oh, yes, very much like a compliment. Actually, after going through the resume, I was expecting you to look a little like, well, did you see that Russian chick put the shot in the '76 Olympics?
No.
Yeah, well, it doesn't much matter because you don't look anything like her.
Do I understand correctly that you are applying for a job with Cruz also?
Oh, yeah. I am, as a matter of fact. Cruz and I, we go way back together. We're old friends. I don't have a very cute resume or anything, but I've managed to handle some pretty complicated cases in my time.
Yeah, I'm sure they're fascinating. But certainly you have some more legitimate requirements for the job.
Oh, yeah, well, I like to think so.
Well, I'd love to hear about them. Police work or Army intelligence?
Well, not exactly, no.
FBI? CIA?
Excuse me, but I wasn't exactly under the impression that you were doing the hiring around here. Am I right?
You had the benefit of looking over my resume. I just thought that it's only fair that I know a little of your background.
Yeah, well, since I'm not working here, I guess you should refer any and all questions to the boss man up on top, right?
I intend to, as soon as he's through conferring with his client.
Excuse me? He's got a client in there already? Cruz is that phone?
I know.
Yeah.
Kelly.
Earl.
You Cruz's client?
Oh, sort of.
Yeah.
I don't know, is something wrong?
No. Everything's under control.
If you hear anything you believe, to give me a call, all right?
You'll be the first.
All right.
You take care.
Bye, Pearl.
Hey, yeah, nice to see you. You mind telling me what's going down here? I mean, you can't pull the wool over my eyes. I know she didn't look very good.
Look, I don't see any point in discussing it, okay? Would you excuse us for a second, Ms. Norris?
Eleanor.
There is every point in discussing this. A, I care about Kelly. B, I should be involved in this company, this operation. C, I want to help out with this K-Pack.
D, as far as I'm concerned, it's not a great idea.
E, would you let me make up my own mind about this?
F, you. No, you don't understand. You don't want to be involved in this, all right? Kelly's trying to get me to find Jeffrey.
Jeffrey disappeared?
You always get me.
Well?
He didn't disappear. He left. I traced him to Death Valley, and he took off again when Kelly showed up looking for him.
I don't understand. Wait a minute. Jeffrey left Kelly for Death Valley?
Yeah.
Guy needs his head examined. It sounds to me like he don't want to be found.
That's beside the point. Kelly's determined to find out why he left.
Oh, I see. So Kelly's hired you to find this out, right?
Well, she hired me, Pearl, because she wants the guy back.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, you know, I told this guy the other day when I saw him, I warned him.
I know.
I
know the way you felt about Kelly. I know that.
Yeah, well, I still feel a little bit of that now. Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe you ought to handle this, huh?
I'll handle it.
What?
Well, you can't do everything yourself. I'll find this man, Jeffrey.
Well, Eleanor, excuse me. There's one slight problem with that.
No, I won't have any problems.
Well, I'm sure you won't, but you see, I do. You don't work here.
Yeah, and the way you're pushing things, you're never going to work here.
You know, you seem to be trying to find every excuse why you shouldn't hire me, when obviously I am immensely more qualified than this bohemian friend of yours.
Bohemian? Where is that? Somewhere in Czechoslovakia?
I got news for you. My bohemian friend here already has the job.
I do? Hey, thanks a lot, Cruz.
Okay, if I can't get Jeffrey back here within 8 hours, then I will withdraw my job application, and you will never have to hear from me again.
I don't believe you. Did you hear what I said? This man has the job. You expect me to hire you, too?
If I can pull it off, don't you think that I would deserve to have a little room made for me? It sounds like you're afraid I'll succeed.
Okay, excuse me. Let me get this straight. You're going to find the man and bring him back here in 8 hours. Is that it?
If we make a deal, I will have Jeffrey back in Santa Barbara within 8 hours. Do I get a job if I deliver?
Ah. 6 hours.
Ow, come on. What?
You're on.
Both of you are crazy. What makes you think that anyone, especially this chick here, is going to find Jeffrey out there in the desert or wherever and bring him back against his will? What makes you think that, huh? Ah!
Any more questions, Mr. Bradford? Good, so I have 6 hours.
Hey, wait a minute. You don't even know this dude's last name.
Well, that ought to make it a little more difficult then, huh?
Kelly.
Jake. Hi.
I didn't expect to find anybody down here. Usually the place is deserted by now.
Yeah, well, that's why I came. I mean, I like to be alone here. It calms me down.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been spending a lot of time down here lately.
Here to study?
Yeah, to try. I'm supposed to take an entrance exam for USP, but I'm not sure that I can get past that, let alone through veterinary school.
You're really serious about it, aren't you?
Yeah, you didn't think that I was?
No, it's not that. I mean, I admire your determination.
Well, I don't grade you on determination.
Jake, you're going to be fine. I mean, everyone that's in my class, they're all different. And those that do well are the ones that know what they want out of school.
So you're not down here to study, huh?
No. No.
Yeah, I think I know why you want to be alone. It's that girl Lakin, isn't it? I'm sorry if she's causing you and Ted problems. But I'm glad that it isn't me this time.
I'd better let you study.
No, really, listen, you were here first. I'm sorry.
You know, it's okay. I mean, this is important to you. You're going to do great.
I wish I had that much confidence about this as you do.
Oh, Jake. You know, if you want some help, I'll help you study for exam.
Yeah, I was wondering if you're going to, take up with that offer you had.
Sure.
Well, I mean, don't feel as though you have to, so that's all right.
I don't. I want to help you. Really, I do.
If we have reason to believe that Jeffrey Conrad is still in your jurisdiction, we have an APB out on him, and I'd appreciate it very much if you would pick up the suspect if he's spotted. Thank you, Sheriff.
Ted, can I talk to you about last night?
I don't want to talk about anything. As far as I'm concerned, last night was a big mistake.
Can I speak with you? Can it wait? No. Don't worry, Julia. My lips are sealed. I won't tell someone. You obviously misinterpreted what you saw last night.
Oh, did I? Mm-hmm. Well, maybe you should tell me then what I saw.
Mason and I are friends. We're business associates. That's all.
Oh, don't insult my intelligence. You act as if I'm still 10 years old.
Well, Lakin, judging from your behavior last night on the beach, I don't know that I'm far off the mark. You will use your discretion, I hope.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me, Julia. The Lockridges don't concern themselves with the Capwells or their affairs.
Good.
I have to admit, though, I thought you had better taste than that. Mason Capwell? Oh, God. Oh, no. Wait a minute. He's the father of your baby. Oh, no.
Lakin, that is absurd.
Oh, Julia. Nathan Capwell. You poor thing. No wonder you didn't want anybody to know.
I have a question for you, and I want you to answer it. Why did Jeffrey leave Santa Barbara?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mason, please don't lie to me right now. Mother and Daddy know why he's gone, but they're not telling me.
Kelly, this isn't the time
Mason,
or the
I
place.
am going to get to the bottom of this. Now, I know he doesn't like him for some reason, and he's probably found something to hold over his head, right? That's exactly what happened, isn't it? Daddy's trying to protect his little girl, so he runs Jeffrey out of town. Well, let me tell you, he's not getting away with it this time.
You can't blame this one on Dad.
Oh, please. Don't tell me you're going to cover for him, too, Mason.
Nobody's covering, Kelly. Dad didn't talk Jeffrey into leaving town, nor did anyone else. He decided to do it on his own.
Miracle. So the bus has actually arrived, huh?
Well, that's her, son, sitting right out there.
Yeah, well, how soon does it leave?
5 minutes. But you better be on her, because I don't wait for nobody.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I don't intend spending one additional minute in this dump.
Are you Jeffrey Conrad?
And that depends on who's asking, doesn't it?
That clinches it. They told me about your limey accent.
Hey, what are you talking about? Who told you about me?
The folks holding a warrant for your arrest.
Oh, wait a minute. I haven't broken any laws. I've done nothing wrong here.
Well, then, you don't have anything to worry about, do you? Come on.
Okay.
You have done it now.
Oh, will you listen to me? I haven't done anything.
That'll get you 6 months in the slammer, huh? You haven't, huh? You got it now, buddy.
Well, so the UN security people were unwilling to say much about Ms. Norris. Apparently what she did for them was highly confidential. From what I could tell, though, they were enthusiastic, just like Interpol was.
Why did she leave?
She retired from active duty in 1984 for personal reasons. Unofficially told her friends she might write a spy novel based on her experiences. She travels a lot. Her official residence is in a estate in Vermont left to her by her late parents.
An estate, huh?
Yeah, it seems they left her a considerable chunk of money, too. It all fits.
Yeah, but something still bugs me. What is she doing here?
Exactly. The woman appears at my door, saves my life, wants to buy my house. I say no, she wants to go to work for me. Why?
I don't believe you, Mason. Jeffrey wouldn't walk out on me.
He told me himself he thought it best that he leave Santa Barbara.
Do you know how hard the two of us fought to be together? You know, Mason, you could have stopped him. Jeffrey loves me. He wouldn't hurt me that way.
Please don't ask me any more questions, huh? For what it's worth, I think he did what he had to do.
Running away without a word?
In some cases, that's the best way.
Don't talk to me about cases. We're talking about my life. And don't tell me that Jeffrey left town for my own good.
Kelly, I'm sorry. I can't be disturbed now.
Mason, are you all right? Who was that?
Eden's alive.
Are you from the public defender's office?
No, I'm the one who put the APB out on you.
Oh, yeah? For what? I mean, I haven't committed any crimes here, have I, as far as I know?
Oh, no. Well, punching out a sheriff is pretty stupid. I'm not sure you're worth it, but I'm going to get you out of here, and then I'm going to take you back to Santa Barbara.
Hey, look, if Kelly Cap will put you up to this, you can forget it. You're wasting your time.
I know I can't force you to do anything, Mr. Conrad, but I thought you might be interested to know that Kelly Capwell has been in an accident. A very serious accident.
What do you want now?
You seemed so angry with me when you left Johnny's.
I told you. Okay, I just want to forget about what happened last night, all right?
I'll try to, if that's what you want. But I don't think I can forget about it.
Lakin, look, this...
Look, I'm just being honest with you, okay? Last night I was lying in bed and I couldn't sleep. I just kept thinking about the party.
I don't want to hear this, okay?
I'm sorry. I didn't come here to upset you.
You also didn't come here to apologize, did you?
Why do you think I came here?
Because you're hoping that maybe what happened last night might happen again.
Exactly what did the voice say, Mason?
It's usually the same sort of message. Eden's alive. Eden's not dead.
This person's called you before?
It started 2 weeks ago. Called me at home.
Why didn't you tell me?
Why should I tell anybody, Kelly? Some nuts idea of a joke is to call up and say Eden's alive. I didn't want to upset anybody else.
Well, obviously, he succeeded in upsetting you. Mason, you can't let these kind of people get to you.
He's not getting to me. I'm doing it to myself. And the strangest thing, Kelly, is that just for a second, just for a moment, when he calls, I believe that it's true. I have a strange sensation that Eden is alive. Somewhere. Waiting for us to come find her.
I get those feelings too, Mason. But I was there at the crash site.
I know it's just wishful thinking on my part. I guess I just want to believe too much that it's true.
I know. There are a lot of sick people out there.
Yeah, but why me? Why single me out and keep calling again and again? Yeah, but is there some chance that Eden's... Can't let it get to me. I gotta put it out of my mind.
Save your breath, Miss Norris. I don't care who wants him in Santa Barbara. He's not getting out of that cell.
I wasn't about to argue with you, Sheriff.
Look, I have to get out of here, all right?
Shut up, buddy.
Yes, do, Mr. Conrad. You've ruined any chance I could possibly have had to help you. And I'd like to buy you a drink if you have time.
A drink, huh? Well, I wouldn't say no to a lovely lady.
You know, a nice quiet place?
As a matter of fact, I do. Follow me, Miss Norris. I have the perfect place for us.
I'll be right with you.
Mason, they'll get over it, whoever they are. They'll lose interest.
Maybe.
Really think we should tell someone in the family, at least.
No, we can't. I don't want anyone else going through what I've gone through. It's like losing Eden all over again. Every time he calls, I get this rush of hope. Then reality settles in, and I realize it's just a prank. But if there were any chance... God, I want it to be true,
Mason,
Kelly.
don't you see? This is what they want. They want to drive you crazy.
Why?
You're never without enemies. No one is.
Some of us have more than others. When I look back, I realize that I've spent a lifetime cultivating enemies. All the time I wasted being angry, fighting. I realize now I was just sabotaging myself.
Mason, I really think that it just sounds worse because you're hurting.
I used to think it was part of the job of being DA. I thought I'd found the perfect job for myself. And then I realized I was making enemies out of the people closest to me. Do you really think I try to put people at a distance on purpose?
No, I mean, you're not the easiest person to get close to. But once they get to know you, I think they begin to understand.
How can they understand me? I don't understand myself.
Listen, I think these phone calls are affecting you a lot more than I thought.
I've done a lot of thinking since they started. When you're singled out, you begin to wonder why. What you've done. I have this morbid feeling that something's catching up to me.
Listen, I don't think you should answer your phone anymore.
Somehow I don't think that would solve anything.
Don't. Mason.
It's not on my private line. Always calls on my private line. Mason Capwell. Yes, she is. It's for you. Somebody has some information about Jeffrey.
Guess that's it for the sunlight.
Yeah,
I could make a campfire like a Boy Scout.
A Boy Scout. I think you've had enough studying for one day.
Thanks. I wouldn't have done it without your help. Thank you.
If we don't get down to the water right now, they're all going to be gone. Come on.
What? Wait, what's that all about?
It's a grunion run.
Oh, what?
You're from Santa Barbara, you don't know what that is?
A grunion run.
Yeah, it's when the grunion come in this time of year and they swim in the shore. People run down here to catch them.
Sounds like fun.
Well, it is. I mean, you want to try it? Come on, let's go.
Oh, no, I can't. I gotta get home.
Hey, you're looking good, girl. You're gonna drop a beautiful fall. Huh? Yeah. What are you still doing here? I mean, can't you take a hint?
If what you said to me before was a hint, you're the most unsubtle person I've ever met.
Yeah, well, obviously being subtle with you doesn't work.
Ted, I don't want to argue. I just came here to let you know that I'm not out to break up your marriage with Haley.
Well, even if you were, it wouldn't work, okay?
I just wish that we could be in the same room together without you tensing up. You've got to admit that there's a past between us. You can't deny that.
I'm not denying anything.
I hope not. Because I can't deny these feelings that I'm having for you. And I think you're having the same problem.
It's your problem, Lincoln.
Ted, it was obvious last night that we were still responding to each other. And if it was something we could help, I'm sure we wouldn't do it, but it's nothing to be ashamed of, and I'm certainly not surprised by it. You were my first lover, and I was yours. It wasn't so long ago that we can just forget what existed between us. I can't forget it. There's a bond there, and I just can't break it.
That's not going to come back either.
Well, I'm not saying I want it to. I've changed a lot since you and I were together, and so have you. I'd like to think that we could work through this situation like adults. When we were first lovers, we couldn't control our passion. But now it's important that we keep that passion that we have hidden away between us. We can't give in to it, Ted. We just can't.
I managed to track down Lakin.
She gonna keep her mouth shut about last night?
It goes beyond what she saw last night.
How could it? We didn't go beyond what she saw last night.
She thinks that she knows that you're the father of my baby.
How could she possibly know that?
I didn't say she knows. I said she thinks she knows.
So after 3 weeks in town, she has deduced what has eluded the grasp of everyone we know. Julia, you must have told her something.
I'm not going to tell anybody, and I'm certainly not going to tell Lakin.
Can you count on her not to tell?
I don't think we can trust her to do anything.
She has to keep her mouth shut. I'll have a talk with little Miss Lockridge.
Trust me, that isn't going to do any good, Mason. She doesn't like you. I have a solution.
Share it with me.
Let's just tell the truth. Let's just tell everybody the truth. If everybody is so damn interested, let's just clear the air.
You've lost your mind.
It's going to come out sooner or later.
Under no circumstances. It can't and it mustn't.
Mason, you're hiding this because of Victoria, but I really believe that she would be better off if she knew about this.
I think this pregnancy has warped your perception.
Mason, if Victoria knew about the deal, she would realize that you and I are simply involved in a contract, or we're simply involved in a contract, and that whatever you and Victoria and the baby have is a result of your marriage and the fact that you love her.
Victoria cannot be told. That's final.
Why not?
Because she's no fool. You can talk agreements and contracts all you want, Julia. But she knows as well as we do that two people can't share the intimacy we did and create a life and not get emotionally involved.
If you're not out to try and break up Haley and me, then why do you keep coming around here?
I told you that.
I know what you told me. And you say one thing, and then you turn around and you start bringing up our past, that we were lovers.
Well, it's a fact.
It's also a fact that I am married to Haley right now.
You've made that clear, and I respect that. I know
if you respect that, then why do you keep popping up every time I turn around?
I thought we were friends as well as lovers. Friends don't deny their feelings for each other. I can't deny my feelings for you.
You already said that.
You seem awfully determined not to acknowledge that we had a past together, or that there's anything existing between us now.
There isn't.
Oh, I guess it was just my imagination, the way you warmed up last night when we kissed.
All right, that's it. Okay, so let's just stop talking about this.
Okay, Ted, you tell me the rules. Lay it out so I understand, all right?
Why don't you just go? Okay, please, just leave right now. I got a lot of work to do.
You're always so sexy when you got upset. Remember how we used to argue? Never mind. I don't want to bring up any arousing memories. What's that?
Oh, no. Oh, no, not yet.
Not yet what? What's going on?
She wasn't supposed to pull for another couple of weeks.
Pull? Oh, no. Does that mean what I think it
Yeah, go, give me some, blankets. Lots of blankets.
Wow.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah. I've, never caught fish this way before.
So, well, how do you usually catch them?
Market.
Let me help you.
I don't think we catch so many.
I understand how awkward this is for you. But it's essential that Victoria not find out that I fathered your baby. I know what her reaction would be.
I understand. And I'm sorry to have put you in this position.
I'm not looking for an apology. I knew exactly what I was getting into.
Well, I had no idea it would be this complicated. It was just supposed to be a simple cut and dry contract. The party of the first part and the party of the second part are free to walk away. You don't have to worry about me telling Victoria. And I doubt that Lakin will say anything either, because she really has nothing to gain from it.
I hope you're right.
I know that your priority has to be Victoria and your son. And it should be. Your son was the product of love, not a cold, calculated contract.
Julia.
Mason, no one will ever find out that you are the father of my baby. I promise you I will live up to my end of the contract. You can count on me.
Kelly, you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I thought you were hurt.
No. I was told that you'd been in an accident.
I was told you were... What is going on here?
Who told you she was in an accident?
Eleanor Norris. She brought me here.
Excuse me.
Oh, got the bloody gall of that woman. Oh, God. I've gone out of my mind when I heard you'd been hurt.
Doesn't matter what she said. You're here.
You didn't, hire her to find me, did you?
Jeffrey, I had to see you. I know I can't stop you from turning around and running away again. But I love you, and I need to know why you left me.
What kind of stunt did you think you were pulling?
You gave me an objective. I accomplished it. I don't recall any restrictive parameters.
Uh-huh. And where the hell do you get off manipulating people's feelings like that? Kelly was a wreck.
Well, isn't it better that she's a wreck for 15 minutes rather than never seeing the man she loves again? Cruz, I think if you check your watch, you'll see that I've lived up to my part of the bargain. I think it's time you lived up to yours.
You'll be at the office at 9 sharp tomorrow.
Then what?
Have you totally lost your mind? You want that woman as a partner? She is the original Black Widow. I'm telling you, Cruz, that woman is very dangerous.
You don't have to tell me that, Pro.
You just offered her a job.
I want her around. So I can keep an eye on her.
Tonight, check out the crime-solving genius of Matlock, starring Andy Griffith. When the court is up against a devilish murder and a frightened witness, it's a twisted crime that only Matlock can unravel. Then the sparks ignite in the explosive conclusion of the long, hot summer. Let Sybil Shepherd and Don Johnson heat up your night. Don't miss the long, hot summer. Also starring Jason Robards, Judith Ivey, and Ava Gardner tonight.